Okay. So we'll look at the conditional formatting. Say this is the city sales. I mean sales by city. Each city which is a, how much is the sales is shown here. If I want to highlight the higher sales cities, so you can go here, go to conditional formatting, and say the greater than 8,000 or whatever. Suppose if I want to highlight only which is higher than say maybe 9,000, I can do this way. Or if I want to highlight maybe between 4,000 and 5,000 in different color, go to conditional formatting, and here I'll say between maybe 3,000 and say 5,000 as a maybe a light red or maybe green. So this is how you can highlight, maybe this is a high value or high sale cities, and these are the medium sale cities. This is how you can easily identify which is having more sales. So if I change this value to say 9,000, it becomes that red color. So that means this already this applied. Even if you change the number in future, suppose now this is not highlighted, this 829, if I make it say 3,000, so it becomes that yellow. Same cell, if this becomes 9,000, so this becomes 9,000. So this is how you can apply the conditional formatting. In the previous example, if you go if else, say if I want to highlight all the fail in red, select this column, go to conditional formatting, highlight here text that contain. If you say wherever fail is there, I want to make it maybe a red text, or I can highlight with a red. So easily you can make out wherever it is fail. Suppose if I change this to 50, that fail becomes pass and that highlight will go off. So no need to look at the number or read the text. So you can, looking at the highlighted one only, you will know, okay, which one is pass or fail. Here in this case, you have multiple conditions. You can set that, and go to condition formatting. And here I'll say text that contains first class. I want to fill it with maybe say yellow. And same one more condition I'll put, text that contains say fail, I want to highlight as a red. The pass, the same here, I want to highlight the pass one with text that contains pass, maybe I will highlight. So I can go to custom format. If you are not happy with any of these colors, go to custom format and you can choose whichever color you want to. I can go here and say maybe green, I can fill it for the pass. So this is how you can, suppose if I change this to first class, maybe see if I make it 80, that green will change it to first class and it becomes yellow. So this conditional format is very useful for highlighting the cell based on certain condition. See, I'm entering some number here. If I want to find out, there are some duplicates. If I want to highlight these duplicates, select this cell, go to conditional formatting, and here there is a duplicate value. So it will highlight whichever duplicates are this. If I change this to maybe 66, this duplicate will go, or something here. So this is useful. Suppose if you are entering some part number or whatever. So if you want to, at the time of entry itself, you will find out. Suppose if I highlight here and go to conditional formatting and I'll set duplicate value, I'll highlight it. So now nothing is there. If I start entering, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that, I am entering it. Suddenly, if I enter, say 2 again, so this highlighted, or 4, maybe 33, fine. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine. If I enter again, maybe say 33. So it is going to highlight this duplicates. So if you are doing some data entry, this type of data, so you can always highlight this cell, set the condition formatting to highlight duplicates. At the time of entry itself, it will highlight. So you can fix the error. Maybe this one, if I make it 55, the error will go off. Maybe this one, this is gone. So maybe this one, I will make it say 40. So this is gone. in conditional formatting, there are a lot of other things also, not that. So you can set with the dates also. You can see the less than and the greater than, between, equal to, and also even you can set this. I'll clear here. Clear the rules and select cells. So here, even I can set the bar here. If you look, there is a bar here. So based on your cell value, the bar length will increase or decrease. Here, see, 9,000 is showing as a bigger bar and 16,000 is smaller bar. This one, if I make it say 1,600, it's going to reduce. So here, or this one, if I make it say 90,000, so it is going to make it very big bar. So these are all things you can use it for your reporting. So easily you can make out. Or if you are, even you have different styles, maybe the color scale is there, so you can set it to this. So whichever is very high value, it is in blue. If you look at here, this is in blue, this is in blue, this is yellow, and this is in dark red. The lowest value is in dark red, this is in red, and this is in pale red or whatever. So this is how you can make out which city is making more sale, which one is making lesser sale. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the bell icon to receive more videos.